Welcome back to another Market Open live stream. Super excited to take a look at what the heck is going on in the market today and see what kind of opportunities there are. When I first came down here, it looked like I got a notification that Workhorse was up a little bit, and so was AMC, which is really exciting. So we'll take a look at both of these here, and let's get right into the sticks and see what we got today. Excited about this. We'll look at some technicals as well. So let's get started. Let's grab our pre-market here. Oh, there it is. It's way over on the right side today. So let's grab this on over. There we go. All right. So let's see what we have pre-market here. So pre-market, look at Microvision again here, folks. And there's look, AMC and Workhorse both up at just over 5% now. I gotta wait till market open though. So I promised I would buy the darn shares right at market open. And so I'm not going to do a minute early or a minute late. It's going to be exactly as promised. But take a look at this. More interestingly, at the moment, I just want to bring up here that, again, Microvision has just been running for not only now, but it's been running for about the last week and a half. We'll go ahead and take a peek here just a moment. There we go. And what I find so interesting about Microvision is that it just regularly follows the same pattern. Look at this. It regularly falls to around this sort of $10-ish level here. See where we have the blue line? And look at this. Drop, drop, drop. Got close this time, not as low this time. It got within a couple bucks of the line here. But it just regularly does this pattern where it's you get a drop, up back to roughly the high teens, low 20s range. Back down, back up, back down, back up. Sometimes you get larger runs, sometimes you get slower runs, but it just consistently does this sort of perfect trading pattern. And Microvision up 7% at the moment. Workhorse up 5.59%. We know this thing's like 49.66% short. Let's go ahead. I'll pull up the latest S3 partners data as well. We can take a look at Ortex as well, but we're going to go start with the Bloomberg S3 data on short interest for these. I know there's a lot of talk about naked short, synthetic shorting, and many different kinds of shorting that exist. I believe they exist. I know they exist. There's no doubt about that. I do believe some naked shorting via swaps and futures is probably more common than the illegal version of naked shorting. It's illegal, but it doesn't mean it doesn't still happen, because in the options market, the market makers they still run into situations where they can easily do naked shorting. And I guess naked shorting isn't actually really illegal. It's parts of it are illegal. So I'll do a full video on this later, but basically brokers can, like, the impression they give everyone is naked shorting is illegal, but they could still pull off a lot of naked shorting. It's kind of funny. Just all the loopholes that are set up for them to continue to naked short. It's kind of like also not a surprise that Wall Street has a bunch of loopholes to kind of do what the SEC doesn't want them to do anyway. It's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I still expect through swaps, which is kind of, you remember what we saw with Archegos? They had a bunch of swaps. That's how they got to 20x leverage, was through a bunch of swaps with banks. And that wouldn't show up in short interest. Another thing, by the way, that wouldn't show up in short interest would be like puts, right? That's another way of shorting. If you bought puts, shorting that style of shorting wouldn't show up in short interest. So there's a limit to how useful the short interest is. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab the data here, and we'll see what the latest answers are for Monday morning here. All right. In the meantime, though, let's take a look here. Speaking of naked brand is up 8.58%. Arcimoto 4.97 today. Very interesting. If you haven't seen yet, I posted a CEO interview with Arcimoto and got to ride the cars, which was super cool. Yeah, check that out. You get a little bit more insight into the cars. Certainly gave me a lot more insight into the company. Peloton's even up a little bit today, moving here with GameStop and Lion Electric. Churchill Capital up about 288. Churchill Capital, look at it. It's slowly sneaking up on us here. It's doing a slow climb here. Now we've got, this thing has been bouncing under that $20 range for quite a while, but almost at $25 here. It's just been slowly sneaking up on us. Let's go ahead and look at pre-market losers here. We've got actually not that many losers here. This is it looks like it's going to be a pretty green day when we get in, and mostly we're looking at the worst thing towards the downside is Build-A-Bear at 2.33% or SoFi at 2.26%. Or Tesla at 0.8. Honestly, Tesla at 0.8, that's not even bad after that anonymous video. Oh man, that anonymous video was something else. Now I know some people are like, oh, was that the real anonymous or not? Keep in mind, there are multiple different chapters of anonymous. So just because one anonymous company or group or chapter, I guess you would say, says, oh, that wasn't us, doesn't mean it wasn't another one, right? Yet, in fact, here is an anonymous account that has 5.9 million subscribers or followers on Twitter, and they were perpetuating the video. So it's interesting. There are multiple other agencies within, or again, chapters within Anonymous that are like, oh no, that wasn't our video. Well, all right. But again, we've got multiple groups. This isn't like, it's not like the Taliban where there's like one central head, So, but it's funny, you get a lot of, oftentimes you get a lot of rumors that spread online quickly. Like, oh, well, this account said it wasn't them. It's like, okay, that's one of many parts of Anonymous that said it wasn't them. That was not on behalf of the entire organization. But that the extra nuance usually doesn't make it far in media. This is why I always like to cover as much as I can when it comes to the other side. It's always good to know both sides of what the heck is going on. So, okay, do we have our short interest yet? Let's see what we got here. Let me pull it up here really quick. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think the black app is actually fine to show here. Let's just pull AMC for right now. All right, so what do we have? Whoa, that's a plummet. Hold on a sec. Let's pull this up here. Look at this. Yeah, that's down to 14.91%. This is a little bit of covering here on AMC. We've dropped from about 22 to 20, dropped to about 18. Now we're at 14.91. Again, this doesn't represent all of the data. Obviously, again, you're not showing bought puts in short float or short interest as a percentage of float. You're not showing bought puts. You're not showing any kind of swaps, futures contracts, naked shorts. There are a lot of shorts that you're not showing. But presumably, or if you could make a presumption, it'd probably be that they're rotating in the same direction together. And if one's going up, the other one's probably going up. If one's going down, the others are probably going down. But anyway, we are rallying a little bit into the open here, which is a little inconvenient given that I'm going to be buying in 12 minutes and it kind of keeps going. It keeps getting more expensive. So, okay, we'll see how this goes. Let's take a peek over here. President of NYSE on meme stocks.
I think it's been a very helpful tool as to slow things down. We are constantly looking at the protections we have in the market and other ways for us to continue to improve on them, to improve resiliency. Our job is to protect investor confidence, and I certainly think that what we've seen lately is not great for investor confidence, so we're looking at ways to enhance that always.
Right. Well, we're going to continue this conversation in person, luckily, from here on out.
Yes.
Thanks again for all your help in helping us return home.
Welcome back. It's just starting. We got a lot of fun happening this summer, too. You'll see it.
Stacey Cunningham, Stacey Beggs. We'll take a break here. Kramer's Mad Dash as we get a look at futures on this Monday. Don't go away.
All right. Yeah, it's looking pretty green today. All right. So we have some work to do here. I wonder if it's going to let me start putting in some orders. That would be nice if it would actually let me do that. But what I would like to do is, as promised, close out some of those options that we have and just go shares on AMC. But the options won't actually close until market open. Yeah, well. The good news is the AMC shares I did buy already are doing very well. Jeez, the shares that I bought on Friday are up 19%. Take a look at that. Yeah, because I purposely bought the dip after hours. See here. So I bought and sold within about within like 7 minutes there, because I ended up moving to the option. But I did keep 216 shares. And those are already up about 20%. Gosh, and that just shows you the swing. It's literally the swing from after hours on Monday using TA. Gosh, I'm just getting screwed waiting, honestly, for AMC right now. This sucks. Can I not close this? I can't close the option out, though. I don't know. Does it make a difference if I buy earlier? Was it buy? Was it buy 6:30 or at 6:30? I'm pretty sure I said at 6:30. So whatever. Maybe there'll be a big fat red candlestick right at the open. We'll buy that. Oh well. So all right. A little bit here or there is not going to make that much of a difference. All right. So what do we got over here? So C3AI is take a look at this. C3AI just continuing to get beat up again. One of these days, I feel like C3AI will actually break out more. I mean, the fact that C3AI has been so fire pittish lately is so sad. I mean, look at this thing. It boggles my mind that you could IPO and close on IPO day with a high of 115, but close at basically 199.38. Run up to a high of $179 with a high close of 165 and be sitting at 66 right now. I feel bad, but it's one that I've been keeping an eye on for so long with, potentially buying the dip. I just haven't done it yet. Just have not gone in on C3AI yet. And then it keeps going down, although it is off its bottom. SoFi the last couple days has just been a little red. Love to see this one run a little bit more, but no. Yeah, that's another one where the short interest kind of rotated to the downside a little bit. It seems like the shorts are starting to realize in sort of the broader. Oh man, no way. What? That's gotta be a mistake. No way. Look at that. It almost implies that they all covered on S3. I don't know if that's right. We can compare to Ortex on that. That's interesting. Ortex. That would be very interesting if that was the case. All right, let's go ahead and look at what company was it just said? Oh, SoFi. All right. SoFi go, unless they're still like lagging a little bit because of the transition from IPOE over. I wonder if they still show any IPOE. That would be interesting. But all right, we'll come back to that. All right, so let's see here. Wait, is this not loading? Let's go. Come on. All right. Nope. There we go. Now we're showing. Okay, SoFi. Perfect. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Everybody must be using it today. Their website's loading slow. All right, let's get into SoFi here. So, SoFi. Yeah, it's actually all just showing NA and none right now. I bet you it's because of the IPOE transition. But, I mean, then again, last week it was like 24%. Yeah, no, it already redirects. IPOE already redirects. That is so weird. Are we getting that on Workhorse too? The shorts are starting to turn into babies again. They are 49%. It's down a tiny little bit. Down a fraction at 49. It was 49.66, but it's still very high. I mean, comparing to at least the S3 data, AMC showing this sort of decline here to 14.91 on the short interest data. SoFi apparently allegedly plummeting, although it's been wrong before when it's had those massive moves. What's another one? GME quickly. Pretty stable at 20.15. Take a look here. Yeah. All right. Interesting. All right. We'll keep an eye on those. So then we've got Tesla. Gosh, Tesla. It's the word. You literally cannot create more FUD. It's pretty bad. This is the candlestick from on Friday. Oh, I can't believe the weekend's already gone. Man, that fight. Oh man, who watched that fight yesterday? Golly. I mean, forgive me for saying it, but that was freaking boring. I'm sorry. Like I was pumped for I was so pumped and excited for that fight. I'm like, this is gonna be so great. People are gonna get bloody. They're gonna fight their hearts out. It's gonna be nuts. No. That's all. Just no. Anyway, Matterport is just suffering. Look at, there's no volume here. That's crazy in the pre-market on Matterport. When you get 26 shares in that minute, oh my God, it's nothing. Matterport needs to get some love. All right, what's in the middle? Like everything. Everything's sitting in the middle today. Yeah. Lemonade, Twitter, Salesforce, Wayfair, Costco. It's not very much of a red day though. So I mean, I'll take that any day. We had plenty of buying opportunities the last 3 months, honestly. I think we've done our buy the dipping. You know what was priceless? Okay, I think y'all would like this. So, oh my gosh. I don't even know if I want to show this. Hold on. I think y'all like this though. All right, watch this. It has to do with buying the dip. So I posted this Arcimoto video. And where is it? Somebody posted a timestamp. Oh yeah. It's so mean, but it's so great. Every time Kevin buys the first dip. So we'll go to 7:30 here. Oh wait, I gotta turn the sound on. So 7:30. Oh my gosh, where is it? 7:30. Dip. Here we go. All right.
Can I open this?
Please, absolutely.
Wow. Oh, this is deeper than I expected it to be.
It's so good. It's such a good reference. Oh man, that's a good one. Oh man, I'm losing it. Woo. Yeah. So shout out to that person. That's funny. Okay. Well, anyway, we've got about 2 minutes left to the opening bell here. We are rotating a little bit back here to our $50, $51 support line over here, which I personally and selfishly temporarily would not mind for this to rotate down a little bit in like the first minute. And then go to the moon. Okay, I mean, is that terrible to say? I hope not, because it's secretly what I'm hoping for just for the first minute. It's not really a secret though, because I am saying it a lot. But we'll see what happens. Yep, no. And then as I say that, it rotates away. But that's usually how it works though. When you know you want to buy, it's of course going to be a lot more expensive. And yeah. That's the way it works. And then, of course, when you know you want to sell, it rotates down, generally. It stocks. All right, so I'm going to have this ready to go here. I want to pull up. There we go. We got to close this out. And that actually closing that out should give us enough buying power to where hopefully I don't have to get any, what's it called? I don't have to sell any Etsy shares, because this is absorb. Oh, come on, man, come on. Of course it's running, but anyway, yeah, whatever. I'm over it. So this is what a sold put looks like, which is bullish. This is actually going to go up. I'm going to make money on this option as the market value goes up here. So this is I don't know. This will probably give me a gain of like $1,000 or $2,000 here at the open, which is in about 15 seconds here. So let's go ahead and listen into the opening bell. All right, here we go.
Here at the Big Board City and the City Pride Network celebrating Pride Month at the NASDAQ. It is Latch, a software as a service platform celebrating its listing via SPAC.
All right, there's the bell. We're going to close this. So to close this, we have to buy 13 at market. Well, hold on. Let's see how it's doing. Refresh. Oh, it doesn't even update the pricing. Come on. Update the pricing already, would you? Why is it not updating the pricing? All right, fine. Whatever. We'll close it. There we go. Okay, up 10%. That's what I was thinking. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in as a market. Whatever. Get out of here. And get rid of this. Okay. Still not filled. Okay, come on. So we got to fill that to close that. And then I want to buy. Come on, close. Hold on a sec. Why is it not filling? I need that money. I need that liquidity. I put it as a market order. No. Come on. It's the options just aren't updating right now. This sucks. Can I buy the shares right now as promised? Let's see. Let's see how many shares I can buy right now. All right. That's really annoying. That's pretty annoying. It's not closing my option position. Well, then I could have just bought in the pre-market, given that timing is off. All right, let's just put in an order here. How many can I buy? Hopefully I can buy what I need to buy. 1,500. Is that 1,500 total? 78,000. Well, I already have 10K. So I think we're at like 1,300. 1,300. Yeah, that's fine. See, I don't have enough buying power. I need to close that option. That's so annoying. Okay, well, Webull's screwing me. So Webull just screwed us. That really blows. Yeah, the option's not going through. Okay, well, that sucks. That sucks. Hold on. Give me a second here. I don't know why the option's not closing up. Yeah, okay, now it's reflecting that it's up $2,000, the option. I'm going to restart the app. Well, Webull screws us. Yeah, I will sell Etsy, but if I really want to, that was the plan. I don't understand. Webull is sucking right now. Did it close? There we go. There we go. Okay, closed. Okay, now I should be able to buy. Of course, just threw away another 2%. I wanted to buy that opening dip. It always dips right at the beginning. And of course, now it's running. Yeah, it's a bummer. All right. Let's just see if it'll let me go through. Buy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got our first 500 through. Now we're filling. Okay, good. So 500's through. So, and now the darn thing's running again. We got to fill the rest. We're buying. This is such horrible timing. Oh, man. Had I bought at when I woke up, it would have just been not enough buying power. Okay, I got to sell some Etsy. This is very frustrating. It's very frustrating. When we closed our option, that should have been plenty. So let's go ahead and go to the sticks here, and I'll buy this in just a moment. I got to calculate how much I still have to do, but I do want to look at the sticks here as well. So let's get rid of the pre-market here. Let's get rid of the spark line right now. It doesn't matter. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Man, I got screwed by Webull. Look at that, man. Okay, so we have... We got to buy more. So I'm going to try to buy the next... I can't buy the next 500. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and sell Etsy really quick. Etsy. I'll show you that too. I'll buy them back later. I wrote down exactly what I had to do. So sell 400 Etsy, 475. Kevin got screwed. again. All right. I'll buy these back. I actually, because some of the buying power freed up, so I don't quite need that much. 300. That should do it. All right. We'll just put this in as a market. Fulfill my obligation here. All right. Etsy sold. And AMC trade. I need, what do I have? Max, sure. Okay, 500. Let's get my other 500. Is that what I can buy right now? Let's do that. There we go. There's another buy order. Oh, went in as a limit. Kevin. Okay, now it's this is the worst. This is so embarrassing. Oh, it's not. It didn't even. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. This is honestly the worst experience I've ever had with Webull. That sucked. That was so bad. That was so bad. Like literally, market open. It should have closed the put position, which was a bot put, right? So it was bullish. But it should have closed the option contract instantly, and it didn't. It took like 3 minutes to update the option contract, which was total bullcrap because I missed out on the dip that it has. And we say that every time when AMC opens, it has a dip right at the beginning. Every single time it opens, it has softness at the start. It's the same pattern, and we wanted to take advantage of that. And literally just processing on Webull these trades took like 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. That is like gross. That was so bad. All right. I'm gonna go look really quick just to see what our total position is now. So annoying. I should have just sold Etsy in the pre-market rather than waiting to close the option. But I also wasn't expecting to get screwed by it. All right. Okay, so we still have to buy about 5K worth. I just want to show you what we have. I'll do that, but right now I'm exhausted. We're gonna finish it off. Just let me show you what we got so far. But I'm very, very upset with Webull right now. This is a disaster. This is such a disaster. It's still partially filling. Oh my gosh, Webull, you burned me. You burned me hard here. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Well, I gotta buy another 5K worth. I'm gonna do that, but I'm pissed. All right, what else? Let's see what's happening here really quick. Okay, Workhorse. Workhorse is up. Oh, great. Now it's rotating down. And see, now we missed what happened with Workhorse. Everything's Webull's fault today, okay? Man. Wayfair's down 2%. That's Webull's fault. Look at it almost bounce off this line we've drawn over here. It's incredible. You've got a Bumble down 3.98% here. Most end phase, I really don't understand the end phase rotation down after all of this infrastructure and green energy talk. It's absolutely incredible. Tesla down a full 1% here after the anonymous video. Neo's down 0.81%. I wonder though how CCIV is doing because Lucid has been rotating up. Yeah, see, I think Lucid's rotating with the SPAC market. I think that's what we've got is a Lucid basically rotating here with the SPAC market coming back up, whereas now Workhorse kind of bobbing around a little bit. See how the volume's doing here really quick. Let's do a quick volume analysis. Yeah, okay. I mean, decent opening volume here. I want to look at AMC in terms of volume as well. So AMC's opening volume 18. It's less. It's less than usual. At least compared to like the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week. We're lower on the first minute of volume here, and we're quickly declining in volume. Generally, we sit around, I would say, somewhere around 4 to 5 for the first few minute candlesticks. And right now we're sitting closer to 2 to 2.5. So a little less volume than usual here on AMC. We have, you know what I might do is just, let's see. How's SoFi doing right now? No, SoFi was down, right? Pretty sure it's down. Let's see here. SoFi. Oh, SoFi's up about 1%. Oh, good. Okay. So SoFi's moving a little bit. Yeah, I still want to hold on to this one longer, though. I have a SoFi option that I want to close out, and I was thinking, oh, I could use that liquidity to pick up on the rest of the AMC shares that I need. But I could also just sell a little bit more of Etsy, which I might do right now. Actually, I will just do that right now. Etsy. Oh, Etsy. We love our Etsy, but that's okay. I'm going to sell just a little bit. I don't know. I'll sell another. I only need, what do I need? 100? 100? No, that's way too much. I only need to sell like 33. There we go. All right, I'll buy Etsy back after I send some money over. Okay, so I just sold a tiny little bit of Etsy, $5,000, 33 shares worth, and I'll show you the AMC buy here, just to fulfill my promise. I got very horribly screwed on the timing, but I'm not going to say it again. I feel like I'm complaining too much. I'm sorry. Many of you saw it happen. Oh, come on. I literally just sold $5,000 worth of Etsy. How is there not buying power? I don't understand. Max shares I could buy are 4. You got to be kidding me. Dude, I don't understand. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's really embarrassing, Weeble. So I sell $5,000 of Etsy, and now you don't give me that buying power right away. You really screw me. Yeah. Nope. No buying power. Nothing. I'm disappointed. You can only get so much from a commission-free platform. Oh, what a burn. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Close out the app and try again. Let's try. The shares should be available right away for, when you sell them. It doesn't have to settle. That's the brokerage's job. No, it doesn't let me do it. I'll give it a few minutes and I'll try it then. This makes me just very, very sad. All right. Whatever. Whoa, look at that on BNGO. I'm telling you, folks, it's scary. Oh, Daniel, I've never done that before then. Daniel says no options trading until 3 minutes before, 3 minutes after open, and 3 minutes before close. Maybe I've never done that. maybe I've always done it midday then. That's interesting if that's true. But either way, I'm blaming Weeble. Which, by the way, if you want to experience the craziness of what I just went through, make sure to go to metkevin.com/Weeble, and then you too could experience what I just went through. Deposit $100, and they will give you 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. Okay, so where are we? Yeah, okay. Look at this bounce on BNGO. It's really scary how we draw the lines. And I mean, this is nearly a perfect bounce off of our 841 line, which has been here for a very long period of time. All right, AMC just bobbing around. U time up about 9%. What else here? All right, we've got Microvision. Microvision fell a little bit here at the open. There we go. Workhorse up full 7%-ish now. Back to our line as usual. It's dancing around our line over here. Friday, it did diverge away from our 14 a little bit. I really still believe with the amount of short interest that's outstanding. I mean, look at it here. You can't make it up, okay? And this is not at all negative. Wait. What? Hold on a sec. Oh, okay. There we go. It was so weird. It stuck for a second, and it was still showing 20%. Or was I stuck on GME accidentally? Oh, that's probably what I was. I thought I was in AMC, and it went back to 20%. No. Anyway, AMC sitting at 14.91% in terms of short interest. So we do see a little bit of a rotation here to the downside. Whereas with Workhorse, we're still showing 49% that's, I mean, to me, I mean, I don't know when or if, but it just seems like it or feels like it's setting up for like a mega squeeze on Workhorse. Although I've more invested in AMC. Workhorse is just another one I'm paying attention to. How's Sundial been? And some of the let's look for some other opportunities too. I want to go ahead and look at some fundamentals and some cryptos. We've got Dogecoin. Yeah, no, kind of still pretty soft over here. Let's go to the 5-minute. Let me just see how it's behaving here. Yeah, interesting. Kind of rotating down after the opening here. Got Tesla down about 1.5%. So Tesla's actually declining in through the day here. We've got API. API is another one that's been getting destroyed. Certainly didn't help that Twitter came out with basically their own version of Clubhouse, and Discord came out with their own version of that. Both of them kind of burying Clubhouse there, especially since Clubhouse is only available on how could you do it only available on Apple? That always blows my mind. I mean, just release it on both platforms, will you? And let anybody sign up for it. Otherwise, your competition just eats you alive, as we have seen happen. It's a big mistake. I wonder if Clubhouse is going to go down as one of those examples of like this app that was so freaking hot and it just literally disappeared and went bankrupt. Like no harm on Clubhouse. I like the app, but it feels like it hit peak when Elon Musk went on it. And after that, Twitter, Discord come out with their own platforms that anyone can use. No invite only crap. I don't know. Clubhouse, it's social media apps are based on people joining. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know what's funny is on the Plaid Plus here, Elon Musk saying the Plaid Plus is canceled. I actually pre-ordered the Plaid Plus within 2 minutes of it getting announced on Battery Day in September. And I didn't order the regular Plaid because the regular Plaid wasn't out until like 2 months later. And then, of course, the version that I had pre-ordered within 2 minutes of it getting announced gets canned. It's almost like what happened with us in Weeble this morning. It's like, you know what? It just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be. That's it. It's hilarious. Okay, let me see if Weeble works now. Because we've done enough selling here to where there should be enough liquidity. No, still not. Will it? Hold on. Let me try. Because I need to buy about 100 more shares. 100. Nope. All right. If it doesn't work in the next like 2 or 3 minutes, I'll just buy on Robinhood. Just select extra 5K. I'm pissed, but I'm going to get over it. 5% on GME. Pretty nice. Mind Medicine coming back a little bit here. Mind Medicine. This is one, to me, I treat this one a little bit like I treat Pfizer and Moderna. I think the pharmaceuticals have this potential of rotating down substantially more once COVID really disappears. I did buy Moderna once at about 115, which was in one of these long dips over here. And it has been trending up, so I could be wrong. But Moderna's really been kicking butt here. I mean, it's at 215. So betting, you don't want to bet against something like a Moderna. I mean, look at this is a beautiful, beautiful sort of roller coaster here that's just been trending up very, very well. But yeah, I'm really looking for a nice dip on the vaccine stocks once we kind of get COVID behind us and COVID traders rotate out of it. BNGO, pretty incredible here, going straight to our line. How's it behaving? Yeah, that's so weird. Or maybe it's not. It's TA. I just love seeing it. All right, what else? Look at Sundial. Sundial pumping here, almost at 1.2. Upstart, again, 8.5%. Oh, my goodness. Workhorse, 7.2%. Workhorse is, look at it. It's struggling a little bit at the 14 line here, which does surprise me with a 49% short interest. It's pretty incredible. Beyond Meat, Mind Medicine. Yeah, Mind Medicine consolidating a little bit. Churchill doing the same thing. Arcimoto rotating down a little. Shift was down in the pre-market, wasn't it? Oh, no, that was SoFi. Never mind. How is SoFi doing? SoFi start moving at all? It's really more broad, not really. More broadly, the SPACs and some of the really oversold stocks are doing pretty well here. Bitcoin 36, just chilling mid-range. Yeah, Wayfair down to, okay. Let's see what some of the other top news is while we, let's see, CNBC's on commercial. Let's see what else we got here. All right, let's pop on over. Let's see what we've got in terms of coverages here.
Spending, progressives calling for more stimulus checks. Republicans argue, no way. That's no way to build our economy. We're going to take you to Capitol Hill after this.
Oh, going to break. I want to hear about the stimulus checks. All right, VNGO is pushing. It's really trying to push through this line. You know, it's moving up pretty nicely to this. And Microvision sitting at 9%. I mean, that's great. There we go. I think I have my buying power now. Why? Why, Weeble? Why does it take 10 minutes? 10 minutes. You got to be kidding me. No, it says estimated. Apparently not. Because I saw the buying power number go up here. Never mind. Just full screwed. Never mind. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even know that I want to get it. I just very disappointed. In the meantime, AMC is of course showing a beautiful green candle here, going up now 17%. This is incredible here. The volume just blew up. Yeah, look at this. We started going from our volume of about that 18 in the starter. I like zooming in to get past the first candlestick is a little trick that I like doing. There we go. Because the first candlestick is misleading because it's pretty much everybody who's put in orders to be fulfilled at market open. And you could really see volume rotating down here with the exception of this pop we just got, which is great. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. So we looked at that. Let's go look at some of the headlines here. So we talked about Yellen and inflation yesterday. Okay, sedition hunters, FDA vaping regs. Fed is risking a full-blown recession. Ooh, juicy. Execution of its new, they're going to talk about FATE, flexible average inflation targeting. But unfortunately, the way the Fed is putting this long-term monetary policy framework into practice is likely to result in more volatile interest rates and more risk of recession. Okay. Under the old regime, we know about old school. Targeted inflation helps solve the problem is the argument. We know about that. What's their complaint? The result will be more volatility in short-term rates. That's it. That's all they're going to complain about is that things are going to be volatile. We like volatility. Let's be real. It's buying opportunity. Oh, man. Yeah, all right. So, AMC just ripping right now, up 16, 17% here. Very bullish. Let's go flip to the downside here. I don't even remember why I have this one. Oh, this one's just under recently viewed. I don't know much about that. C3AI getting burned. Ooh, down 7% here. I mean, here's your big loser of the day. We've got Bumble, 3.81% to the downside. API, 3.58 to the downside. Tesla now down 2%. This morning was actually pretty benign. This morning, things were relatively flat in stocks. In terms of towards the downside, a couple things were down like 0.25%, 0.5%, but things have certainly rotated down to the worst side. You've got Apple, but Apple never gets off the 120s. It's the same thing. It's always sitting in the 120s. There's no real buying opportunity there. Lemonade sitting under 100 is okay, but we had plenty of time to buy it under 80. So even just recently here. Pinterest. Pinterest at 62 is still okay for me. If I was going to go shopping right now, it'd probably be Pinterest, Enphase, like if I wanted to buy the dip, right? Wayfair, I like to wait for when it goes under 300. Look at it sit on our line. Wayfair does consistently, when it breaks under this line, it pretty regularly goes under 300. So I generally wait for those 300 opportunities to add to it. It goes to like 275. It seems to be a pretty good deal. Okay, here's Palantir somewhere around here. I just saw it and disappeared on me. That must be pretty flat. Yeah, it is. Palantir is pretty flat. And hey, look at Workhorse is running along here. Very nice. Workhorse up 10% at the moment. AMC absolutely ripping, though. It's blowing past BNGO right now. Woo! Look at that. Ooh, there's some baking some tendies fast. That's incredible. Wow. Still not. Come on, give me my buying power. Nope. Going to Robinhood in a second. I've been saying that. I need to just do it. I just believe that Weeble's going to start functioning. Because what I really want to, the reason I really want to wait for Weeble is I want to be able to pull it up and show everybody, like, here, it's all here. Because if I do it on Robinhood, then it's not all going to be in that spot. It's going to, or if I do 5K on Robinhood. Oh, but wait a minute. Does this count? I don't know. Does this count? Look at this. Hold on. you all decide. Look, the market value is 76K. It moved up so fast off the big buy that we were able to finally put in slow on Weeble, even though it was a disaster this morning. It moved up. There we go. We're 75K. I don't know. That feels like cheating. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Yeah, what a breakout here. This is incredible. Wow. That's incredible. I mean, geez. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay. A lot of you say that counts. Wow. Oh, well, all right. Look at that. That is. I mean, this is beautiful. So what really happened here, folks, is a volume resurgence. Again, you have to remove the first stick right here. Because if you keep the first stick, it really misleads you on the volume analysis. So there you go. So look at this. We saw this trough right here. And after the trough, we're now seeing this volume come back. Sitting a little bit in overbought right now. So it wouldn't be surprising to see a little bit of red start popping up here. But what an incredible mover. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. All right. What else here? We've got. All right. C3AI rotating to the toilet, basically. API going down. Maybe it was all the talking that we did about it. No, I'm just kidding. But we did not talk happily about it. Well, Clubhouse was a little annoying. Tesla's down almost a full 2% at the moment. And Enphase down about 0.95%. Trade Desk down 0.87. Coinbase 0.75. BTC not really making moves here. Yeah, trying to look to see if we have any real buy the dip opportunities here. But I mean, Marathon, Riot, these guys have been pretty beaten up. Let's see how they look on the day chart. Yeah, pretty much been bobbing around the lower side here between 18 and 24. These being stocks, well, certainly Marathon that was above 40 there for a period of time. Yeah, it's sort of on this trend down here. Tesla just getting burned. All right, let's listen to Squawk for a moment, and we'll go take a peek at AMC here again.
We'll take a break here. Dow's gone red. Back in a minute.
Oh, Dow went red. Neo, did somebody say?
Okay,
oh, Neo.
AT&T.
Yeah, good catch. Neo's going a little bullish here. Oh, well, this is on the day. Sorry, here we go. There's the chart. Here's the minute chart on Neo. Yeah, showing a little. I mean, it's not a very consistent growth here, but yeah, Neo is doing nice. Neo at 42, still within a buying range for me. Still okay, still acceptable for me. We've got. Let's see how. There we go. Workhorse pumping as well, along with AMC. I mean, really though, it makes sense when Workhorse is 49% short, and you've got momentum swinging up today. This is great. Yeah, this is very good. We've got even GameStop here. Yes, finally. GameStop's volume's pretty low right now, but pretty good. Lordstown Motors up 5.83. Awesome. Good. Ashford Hospitality and BNGO. I want to see AMC. Yeah, so a little bit of red here. That's okay. That's to be anytime you get this overbought. Usually on the 1 minute chart, when you see overbought, probably have it overbought on the 5 as well. Yeah, you are. Usually what you're going to see is some consolidation, at least to get us back enough red to get us back out of this overbought territory. There we go. We already have enough of that. Okay, go back to the moon. Go back up. Arcimoto. Very nice move today on ARC. Got some shares of ARC a few weeks ago. It's doing very well. How's Ford doing? Ford's another one that's just been ripping. Well, a little down today. Yeah, but fractionally. It's nothing. It's really what's getting destroyed is C3AI. Yeah. The earnings, the expectations they had for their earnings were so high. Such massively, massively high expectations. Check the monthly graph for Xpeng. Xpeng did. The thing went down to like, isn't it like 25 at one point? Oh, I'll just put the ticker in. Oh, I apparently can't get it because Weeble's not loading. There we go. What is it at right now? It's at, yeah, 38. That's really good. Yeah, look at that recovery here. Really, really nice on Xpeng. Good job. That's an incredible recovery. Neo's done pretty well as well. It sat in the bottom a little longer than Xpeng. Yeah, see, you can kind of see that trough it sat in for a little while longer. So Neo Xpeng actually recovering very nicely, unlike Tesla. It's bad. All right. So what do we have here? AMC 20%. Yeah, still getting a little bit of that that rotation down. Again, not a surprise though with the overbought technical here. So let's go ahead and listen for a moment here to CNBC. See what we got over here.
To be above a record close. We got it at the open, but we've settled back a bit, currently down 33. S&P's down 6. Morgan, David, Jim and I were just enjoying returning, and it's going to be something we can talk about on the 10 as well. What a pleasure it is to be back.
Oh my gosh, seriously, it's been 15 months. Carl, it's so exciting to see you in person. We're still kind of socially distanced. I'm a different part of the exchange right now, but I'm going to rejoin you on set in just a moment. I mean, we talk so much about the reversion to the mean in the stock market, this broader rotation we've seen in the markets in recent months amid reopening. This is kind of like the squawk on the street reversion to the mean, to be back down here at the New York Stock Exchange. And
I don't really care where you are. Like, let's just see what some news is. That's all we want.
Highly unlikely. I think we made news right there. All right. The gentleman on the right-hand side of the screen is the House Minority Whip, and that is Steve Scalise. Steve, good morning to you. Welcome back to the show. Great to see you.
This is just reacting to the Trump call. Okay. All right. So no real news here on either side. What else do we have going on here? U-Time. Nice move to the upside. Workhorse just rotated down from about 12% to 9% here, 9.3% up. AMC did a little bit of that pare back as well. So a little bit of pare back on, looks like almost all momentum at the moment. You do get that. It is interesting, though, how sometimes they do move together. Microvision not moving too terribly much together with the other ones. Lordstown Motors, though. Look at that run today at Lordstown. Woo! Very nice climb here. Nice move on Lordstown. Let's look at the short interest on Lordstown. So Workhorse, we know, is 49%. Ride, though. Let's type in Ride. Ride at 33.3% short. You can see it right here. Lemonade is 33% short as well. Juicy. Lemonade's got, I think, wonderful fundamentals as well. Let's take a look at the Lemonade chart. Lemonade. All right. It's flat for the day. So let's go to the day chart on Lemonade. So this had a massive Motley Fool pump, I like to say, from $80 to like $180, which was insane. I sold some options that I had at around 150, which was awesome. But anyway, yeah. I mean, the Motley Fool pump started right around here, and then you sort of had a double. You had a Motley Fool pump. 2 weeks later, another Motley Fool pump, and since then it's kind of evaporated. Still, though, if you consider the fact that all this madness is gone, still on an uptrend, and being 30% short, something to keep an eye on. Especially love the fundamentals there. Probably if I were going to get options, it'd be long options. I don't know that I would go short term options on Lemonade. Yeah, AMC, a little bit of a rotation here to the downside. Let's see if it breaks up again here. And Workhorse This is Clove up 11%, also highly shorted. Workhorse rotating back to the upside here. See if it can break out and do any kind of run here. XL Fleet 6%, GameStop 5.91%, Peloton 5.18%, Churchill Capital and Shift's actually moving again, 4.78. See there. There you go. Nice movement there. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Is it too late to buy AMC? Oh, I just bought some. Let's listen in here. I think they're
losses and a lot of pullback from other positions that really did cause what, a 5 or 6% pullback. So I don't think you can handicap exactly when or if this is going to happen when it comes to AMC and the related stocks, but it is instructive to note that the market has always accommodated, people of various time frames and gamblers as well as long-term asset allocators.
And you say it's you use the word amusing, Mike, in your piece to describe the sideshow. I guess the question would be, at what point does the market no longer find it amusing?
Right. That is the question. In other words, could there be a misallocation of capital, if that's what this is, so tremendous that really it starts to undermine people's understanding of what else is going on and what really underpins the rest of the market? Or again, it's a portfolio effect. If people start taking losses because they've been betting against certain stocks, or if they have to chase them and they really go further to the moon, does that destabilize the tape anymore? I really do think that's the question. But it's whatever, the 30, 35, 40 billion dollar enterprise value for AMC right now. The market every single day misplaces $40 billion in value on an individual stock. So I think in the grand scheme of things, it's absorbable.
Well, yeah, clearly, but it's still amazing.
Yes,
to admit,
no doubt about it.
I mean, and watching it right now,
it's amusing and amazing.
Just watching the volume in AMC, probably will trade more than its float again today. I don't even, maybe in the first few hours. And to your point, $29 billion market value. We'll say only $4 billion in debt.
AMC is an amusing sideshow as the calm of the bull market return, or whatever their quote was there. Interesting. It's really. That's fascinating because it is something where we are expecting going into September and October, the market to strengthen and to operate pretty well. So especially as inflation expectations begin to rotate to the downside, supply chain constraints loosen up, and we start getting schools reopening, people back to work. These are all big benefits to help reduce inflation expectations. And as inflation expectations go down, we expect more and more of sort of a rally returning to especially certain stocks like SPACs and tech, certain online consumer discretionaries, maybe even the EV sector or the electric sector, the renewable sector. So it's interesting to call AMC a sideshow, though. I don't know. I feel like it's the show, not sideshow.
Ministers are backing a global minimum tax of 15% in what they say is an effort to stop a race to the bottom in corporate.
Boring. We heard this all weekend.
Has that rattled the market? It really hasn't. And in the case of the meme stocks, I don't think that is going to either. So the short answer is I would remain long in spite of the 80% move off the bottom, because we're going to get 7% GDP growth this year. We're going to have 40% earnings growth this year. We've raised our estimates for next year for 8% earnings growth.
You say the bloom is off the rose with cryptos. Wow. Is the bloom off?
Tesla down over 2% now. My gosh. Just thanks, Anonymous.
This is no different, if you think about it, than the proliferation of online poker or sports betting or in-game betting. It's just another version of it. And the constituency of people that are playing this game on a relative basis are pretty low. So when you saw the wind come out of the sails of the high-flying IPOs or the SPACs, like I mentioned before, did that deter the reopening of the economy? Did it deter the market moving higher? No. I think this S&P powers higher to 4,400 by year end. Does that mean that all the low-hanging fruit is still there for us? No. I think that you can't mistake a bull market for brains, and that you have to do your homework or hire a professional. The easy pickings have happened. Now you have to be a thoughtful investor, but the Fed still has your back. We have 30% M2 growth in the last year, and we've had the balance sheet of the Fed expand by 90%. There are consequences to that, but in the meantime, that's a tsunami of liquidity.
a tsunami. I used to say the high tide of liquidity. It's a tsunami. You're quite right, by the way. Trillions make a tsunami. Jason Katz, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
There is a hacking group, and it's called Anonymous. I don't know where to get the name from, but it is Anonymous, in quotes. It's going after Elon Musk over crypto.
Oh, yeah.
Old news. And how do you not know about Anonymous?
They say that Elon Musk is a prime target after his constant trolling of Bitcoin, including that breakup tweet on Friday. So Anonymous says recently people are beginning to see you as another narcissistic rich dude who's desperate for attention.
All right, we know. We watch it, we reacted to it. Yeah, Xpeng, I see you here in the comments here. Xpeng going nuts here, up 4%. We've got Workhorse sitting around that 9.5 to 10% range. AMC right now sitting around that 17.5. We need another little volume bump here to really see another push. You can see volume slowly rotating to the downside here. But folks, Arcimoto, very, very nice on Arcimoto. Good moves here. That's good old FUV is the ticker symbol here on Arcimoto. We've got AMC waiting for a little bit more movement here. The Churchill Capital, I bought some options when the thing was like 17. I'm looking at them like, actually doing good. But a lot of things here are still have some recovery to do. We've got, a lot of the SPACs still oversold. Yeah, let's see here. What else? Let's look at the downside here. C3AI, API, these guys getting wrecked. Although a little bit of a recovery here on C3AI finally. Feel bad. But then again, also feel bad about Tesla. But Tesla, the thing is, Tesla's had, there's been no good news for this company. Nothing has been good. It's like, honestly, the fact that it's not down more blows my mind. I think that's the crazy thing is like, how is it not down more with all of the crap that has been thrown at it over the last few weeks? In fact, if you're not familiar with all the crap that has been thrown at it, just type in Meet Kevin Tesla into YouTube and watch my videos. The last two videos I did, one broke down and reacted to the Anonymous video, and the other one responded to all of the FUD sort of combined. So it catches you up on all the madness. Wow. That's what I was looking for this. I found this here. Hold on a second. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, my Arcimoto is like up like 50%. That's crazy. I put 50K in. It's up like 25K. I wasn't expecting that to rebound that quickly. I should have bought the options. Oh well. That's always what happens in stocks is you do the woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? It's very bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be happy with your successes, and if you have a loss, don't make yourself feel bad about it. Suck it up and move on. But yeah, Tesla's getting ready to go to 582 here. But anyway, yeah, there's been zero good news. Zero good news. It's pretty incredible. Oh, AMC rotating to the downside here a little bit more. So a little bit of a softening right now in the market, just more broadly here. Arcimoto doing very well here, up 10% here. Workhorse still doing well, but also rotating back down to our blue line over here. Yeah, probably a little bit of a volume decline here midday. Well, not really midday, just into the market here. We do have let's see here. BNGO, AMC, Naked, Clover Cost, Arcimoto. Yeah. Our momentum plays in general doing well today. Gevo never really broke out again out of this $6 to $8 range. Maybe one to pay attention to. There was a moment it ran up to like $16. Incredible. DocuSign runs again. Oh, let's go. DocuSign's great. Jeez, we had such a long opportunity picking this thing up under 200. And there it is. It's interesting. Just keep that in mind. What I'd recommend you do if you haven't done this yet is write down common sort of rubber band points for stocks, like 200 for DocuSign. When it's under, it seems to be an opportunity. Let's see. Square. I mean, if you can get Square under 200, that tends to be a steal, but it tends to rubber band to around 220. Like AT&T has the thickest rubber band with basically 30 being the rubber band, and then it goes plus or minus $1. It's pretty ridiculous. Apple's pretty stuck too. Range bound. A rubber band is kind of like being range bound. Anyway, yeah, a little bit still yeah. It's volume's actually ticking up here a little bit. We're still getting a little bit of a rotation here to the downside on AMC with Churchill Capital. Wow, Churchill just started running just as AMC started chilling out a little bit. Churchill Capital starting to take off. And Workhorse, yeah, Workhorse is going back to the line here. Workhorse at 14, essentially 14.01. There it is. Set the line. Workhorse still 49% short, but let's look at CCIV here for a moment. CCIV sitting at 26.65%. Nice. All right. Yeah, what else? All right. Let's see. AMC.
What could this involve in terms of more regulation? Those discussions are starting to happen. We've got Michael Pivovar joining us now, Executive Director of the Milken Institute Center for Financial Markets. He's former SEC Commissioner and acting chair as well. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Morgan. It's so great to see all of you on the floor of the stock exchange. Nature is, in fact, healing.
Yes, and it is great to be here, I must say.
All right, let's get to it.
So there are many moving parts to this discussion we're having, whether it's AMC over the last couple of weeks. I'd also put GameStop earlier this year in a similar bucket, or in the case of my question to you, Archegos, and that is the fact that all of these trading dynamics have really shown a light on issues around market structure. Is that the likely area where you could see changes when it comes to regulation?
Yes, in fact, that's one area in which the SEC is going to be really focused on. One is on market structure. The other would be on the investor protection side. So let's start with market structure, right? So the SEC's, in the case of, think of things like GameStop and AMC, they're really concerned about sort of two things. One is market manipulation, which is the illegal practice of intentionally, artificially affecting the price of a security. And the other is just simply the overall functioning of the markets in instances where you have...
Yeah, boring. Sorry. Okay, AMC rotating down a little bit here. Down right now, it's just up about 13% here. Workhorse holding on a little stronger here. Yeah, Workhorse is bouncing off the line. Let's see if we can get another nice little run up to the upside here. We've got Arcimoto. Arcimoto just had its first red candlestick in a while. Churchill Capital also just had its red candlestick. A little bit of a temporary adjustment here. Peloton's back up 4.7%. Yeah, here's one that anytime you get FUD, Peloton's a FUD buy. I love it. Some good old FUD to get that stock price lower. Then we have, look at that. Tesla's still sitting a little over 2% to the downside, though pretty consolidated right now at about 584. Let's see what happens there. All right, AMC 12.65, slowly rotating down, unfortunately. I'm not sure if this is profit taking because maybe the short interest has declined. Availability to borrow shares has gone up. In fact, we could see that by jumping on over to, let's just go to Ortex. AMC short chart. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, look at the utilization. So you have more shares now available to be borrowed, potentially a sign of a little bit of covering happening. Yeah, and the short interest over here shows 13.94%. So actually even slightly lower than what the S3 partners are estimating. Remember, there's an estimate for 2 weeks, and then you get, there we go. And after 2 weeks, you get a count. Yeah, utilization. Yeah, a little bit of a plummet here on utilization, which we haven't seen a plummet like that since March 24th-ish. Yeah, okay, that was roughly at about the beginning. Yeah, well, here's the share price. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, see, the share price didn't really start running. Well, Here we go. Until about April or May 24th. Let me go a little closer here. There we go. So we started seeing our run. Yeah, started seeing our run really around the 27th. So you've kind of had this higher utilization of AMC shares, which has just recently plummeted, allowing more shares to be available to be shorted if short sellers wanted to reload, but are seeing a decline in both short interest and utilization at the moment. Let's go back to here in case you haven't seen this yet. Well, right here, you're going to see short interest as a percentage of float for the various different companies that we pulled up here. See, Workhorse is still the highest at 49%. The Lordstown's pretty high at 32.33, and AMC sitting at 14.91. AMC struggling a little bit at the moment on the intraday, but it could just be looking to bounce, give us a nice bounce off a line here, or maybe even slightly above the line, and rotate back to some nice tendies. That's exactly at least what Workhorse is doing right now. Bounce to the line and slowly moving up. And see, this is happening live. By the way, I'm going to started filming these yesterday. I'll be adding or releasing some of the TA lectures soon here in the Stocks and Psychology of Money group, which does remind me, I can't believe it's already 7:20. I do have to run to the course member live stream. I'll be back later with more videos. So folks, thank you very much for being here. It was fun. We'll keep an eye on AMC. And we hit 75K, which is awesome. Thank you so much for being here, folks. We will see you soon.